Hello, welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today you're going to see how to plan a wardrobe with an oak insert like this, and we will see how to make the doors like this. Yeah, we actually extending it and making a cutout, as well as how to get in the oak insert. All right, we will step by step go through it, and when there are any questions, just let me know in the chat. So first of all, I click on a red eye. Yeah, you see here we can also have different views. Yeah, you can choose your favorite. We will also turn on the dimensions and the smart clicks, and then we click on File and start a new project. So you see my default cabinet. We need to change it. Therefore, we click here on the cabinet tab, and we want to have beneath cabinets with the left, right, and back side as well. And we don't need the plinth legs in this case. So next step is, we can here also change the dimension of the room, and then we can change here the dimension for the cabinet, type the width of it in, confirming with enter, and the same with the height of the cabinet. You can here also click on the smart click in front of the cabinet to type in a distance to the left side. All right, when we have done this, here in this case we don't have any trim on any side, so we can go to the division tab, and here we can drag and drop two verticals in it, and also for every area the verticals. And before I drag and drop in here the horizontals. In this case we have here the horizontals first, and here's the section for the middle area. This. Now we need to change here the height, and this height is 1300. Now you can also do it before you drag and drop the verticals in it. So, and here the width of the center area is 1050. Now you see we are getting it in shape. So the next step is we need to delete here the back panel for the area here in the middle. Therefore you see we need to go back to the cabinet tab and change here in back the depth of division to 2. Then it's getting divided automatically. When you type in 0, then it's going through the whole cabinet. When you type in 1, it's like this. And when you type in 2, it's getting divided here as well. And now we are going in the cube area for the center, clicking on the smart click, and here we go in the settings, and here you see remove the back, and we type in number 1 and we save this. Now you see we don't have a back in the middle. All right, so Now this is also well done. So yeah, you see here in this case we need to go a step back because we can only do the setup the back like this after we made the division. All right. Yeah, when there are questions, just let me know. So then we can go a step further. Now we go here now to the division tab. We are already done. And then we go into the interior tab, and here we can add the adjustable shelves. Yeah, here we already, when I prepared this, it already saved here for adjustable shelves, but for the top and bottom we only need one. Yeah, so just drag it and drop it. And here we are. So, and now we are going to the front tab, and here we can set up the doors. Now we have here on the bottom left corner a left door. Here we have a left door. Here we have a left door. And on the right side we have here a right door. So what we are doing now is we are extending these doors. Now we extend it from the bottom to here, and therefore we need to measure that we are on the same level. So you keep the control button pressed. And then we go here on the corner, and then you click it with the left mouse click, and then you see here the coordinate system, and we need to extend the doors to 1868.5. So that's why keep it in mind. Click here on a smart click for the front, and here we type in overlap at top, and here we type in 1868.5 and confirming it with enter, and you see it's now extended. Now we are doing it for the left side as well. So keep the control button pressed. Yeah, I do it again. Yeah, you go with the mouse here on a corner. Here it doesn't matter if it's here the front or the back of the panel. Click on here. Now it's green, it's a flag screen, and we are going up, and here we are measuring it. And you see we need to extend it 1868.5 mil. So clicking on the smart click, overlap at top, 1868.5, and now it's extended, and it's all right. So you see here the handles, we want to let them disappear, so that's why we click here on the drop down menu for the handles and type in no handles, and they are disappearing. So the next step will be that we are planning the cutout for the left and right door. Therefore we need to know the distance where we make the cut in here. So that's why It should be here on the same level as for this door. We keep the control button pressed, click on here, and then we pan up, and we are measuring this point. Keep the control button pressed, click on it, and you see DZ is 565.5. So, and when we have done everything right, because the top area and the bottom area, they have the same relation to each other. Yeah, that's why it should be the same as here. We are just double checking it. It's 565.5. Yeah, it's good also to note this. That is the first distance, what we need to know. And now we need to know where we make the cutout. So, and it should be to here plus a tolerance. Yeah. And first of all, I go a bit up. So we already have this. Then you see here we want to measure the distance of this. Yeah, that is 1.5. When we keep the control button pressed, we can click on here. Yeah, and then we measuring this. There, then you see DZ is 1.5. Now you can go here on this corner. You see here the Z value is 650. Yeah, and here is 600. Z value 648.5. Yeah, that's why you see here 1.5 mil. So we can also add the 1.5 mil to here. Yeah, so we are measuring this point again, and we are going to this corner, and then we see that the X value is 244.83. Yeah, and to this, yeah, it would be go to the edge, and here we add 1.5, so it's then 246.333. So now we note this down, click OK, and now we are double clicking on the left door, and it's getting opened in the editor. First of all, I noticed that we haven't chosen here any hinge. That's why we are choosing here the hinges for the doors, and we double click it here again. Then it's also better for the orientation. Yeah, you see now the hinges are on the top, and we need to make the cutout here like this. Yeah, we are going to the editor tab, and we are doing the export, the DXF export to the CAD system, and here we go to the modification tools, and here we want to have offset with distance. Yeah, and here it's already saved from the preparation. Now we have here the distance 244.83 plus 1.5, it's 246.33, and we want to have the distance here from the top edge in this case. Yeah, and from the bottom and top we want to have the distance of 565.5, and we want to have this here from the bottom as well as the top. And then we are clicking on the breakout segment tab, and we want to break out this tab, segment, this, and this. So now you see we have made our cutout. We go here a step back, and we use now the polyline tool because we have here more segments, and we need to create here a polyline of all segments. Yeah, create from segments. So we click on here, and this should be here the vertical line above this red cross. Yeah, now we have made a polyline. We can save it, and then we close it, and then you can click here import DXF, and here we click yes, yeah, adjust shape to size of the part. We click here yes, and you see here it's our shape, and now you close it. Yeah, and you see it's now adapted here. Now we can zoom in a bit, and we can measure here also the distances. Yeah, we keep the control button pressed, click on this point as well here on this. Yeah, and you see here the coordinate system. What is now significant for us is Z and X value. And here we have the X, it's 0.4998. So in our tolerance is 1.5, and here the Z we have also 1.5. Now we click OK, and that's well done for the left side. Now we can check out this here as well. Now 1.5, and here also 1.4998. That is also fine. Yeah, then we have then the left side, and now we are clicking on the right side, just a double click, and the editor is opened again. Yeah, now you see we have the hinges here on top, and we need to make the cutout here on the bottom. We click on the editor tab and exporting it to the CAD system. Yeah, and we are going here to the modification tools, and use here the offset with distances. You see here our previous value is already saved, which we typed in for the bottom and top. And now we need to type in the 246.333, and we are creating here the parallel from the bottom. And now we are using breakout segment. Click on this, and this segment. And now we have more segments. We go back a step, and we're using now the polyline tools. And here we create it from segments. Yeah, and we click here on a vertical above the red cross, and we get a polyline. We are saving it, we are closing it, and we are importing the DXF, and we adjust it to the size of the part. And then we close this window, and here we are. So yeah, we are well done with our first cabinet. We can click here and open the doors. Now we can click here to see it, the doors with visible doors and with closed doors. And now we add the second cabinet, which is a oak insert. Therefore we go back here to the cabinet tab, and here it doesn't matter what value we have in. We just drag it and drop it here in this area, and it's automatically adapting. Now you see we have our default cabinet. We click here on the red eye and draw the room, and click here again. Then everything is disappearing except our cabinet. And now we don't want a plinth, and we don't want to have the plinth legs. So, and here you see the sides are passing through, and here we want to have a miter for all sides. You can change it for any side individually. And we go in the material. Here we can use the Agar 11 H1145 for the back, and here 40 mil set for the verticals and horizontals. And now this should have a depth cabinet of 550. And now we can click here again and draw the whole project. And here the depth of this cabinet is 400 mil. So it looks like this. And here we need to change the distance because the program still set the second cabinet, the insert, it's calculating the distance to the back. But because we don't have a back, we are clicking here again and click distance to back, and here we set it to 0. And now you see also this cabinet is going to the back. All right, now you can turn off the smart legs and the measurements. Now you can choose your favorite view. And you can present it to your customer also with open doors or with visible doors or with closed doors. When you want to have the cutting list, you click here export data and you can get your cutting list. All right, now we are well done, and I thank you for your attention and wish you lots of fun to planning it yourself, and see you the next time. So take care. Bye bye.